Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be on how I achieve my twist outs on my natural hair. Even though the back didn't really turn out exactly the way I wanted it, but we'll talk about that later. But still, stay tuned, enjoy, and see how I achieve this look. So I've already washed, detangled, and parted my hair, and I've already completed the back. I usually part my hair from top and bottom, and I part the back down the middle and twist from left and right. These are the products I'm using, which I really like this combination. I don't know if I'll be buying this conditioner and shampoo again. It's just I like to try different shampoos and conditioners every time I run out. This is my deep conditioner, which I really love, and I'll be buying again once that runs out. And this is my styler that I've been using for a couple of years now, and I absolutely love this. And unless there's anything else that my hair will like, I don't think I'll be ever switching this product. And this is my second time using this. I can't remember the first time I used it to know if I liked it or not, so we're just gonna try it out. So here I'm just taking down the twist that I had from getting out the shower. And then I'm gonna spray that leave-in conditioner all through my hair, well, through that side anyway, right now. And then I'm just gonna part it in the same spot that I had earlier. I always like to do the sides first when I get to the front. So then I part that in two, and I try to make an even section, and I clip that part out the way, and I like to just detangle more. And then I'm taking a nice size of my product and smoothing it through my hair. And you don't have to use as much as me. You can use less or even more depending on how your hair is going to react with the product you're using. So now I just take that section and split it horizontally, and then I just take my fingers through the middle, twist it, and just keep twisting. I usually like to twist the roots pretty tight. It's just the style that I've been used to. I'm really heavy-handed when it comes to certain things, and I just like having the roots really tight, even though it doesn't end up being that tight when I let it go, but that's just how I like to start it off. So you twist all the way to the bottom, and then when you get to the bottom, you just like to twirl the ends of it, as I'm doing right now, to secure it in place. And I like to spray my hair with the leave-in, just because my hair likes to dry pretty quickly. My spray bottle is broken, and I have not picked up a new one, so I'm gonna keep using that to hopefully moisturize my hair more. It says it's also good for detangling, but I would still like to use water because I like my hair usually soaking wet when I twist my hair. And when right here we're doing the same thing, twisting the front and then just twisting down. And I also like to detangle my ends as I'm twisting, because sometimes my curls like to kink up as I twist, so I comb them out so they can be straight. And like I said, I like to do the sides, so I'm doing the same thing that I did previously on the other side. Just taking my twist out, spraying them with the leave-in, and parting it basically in the exact same place I already parted it. And make sure you don't get any in your eyes, because that will hurt and probably damage your eyes. Maybe not damage, but I definitely guarantee it'll hurt. So that same part that I already had, and clipping that out the way, parting that down the middle, clipping that out the way, and applying, well, combing my hair out, and now applying my product. And I like to part my hair like that on the sides, because in my head I just think when I take it down, that part at the bottom is going to be a little bit longer, so it kind of gives me a small amount of layers in my head, if that makes sense. And then as you notice that I'm twisting this backwards, I don't have a direction that I twist depending on what side. I just twist in what direction feels right. And I will be singing throughout the video because I'm listening to music while I do my hair, which is the best thing in the world, because who wants to be in the bathroom for an hour more doing the hair in silence? I can tell you I'm not one of those people. And I'm just speeding this part up since I showed you a couple of times already. See, you see how tight I twist it? It's taking my skin up like that. That's how tight I usually twist my roots of my hair. You just keep twisting down till you get to the end, and then twirl the ends so your hair can securely stay in place. So now I get to the top, and I usually part it twice, I believe. In this section, I will be parting into threes. You can do your twist how big or small that you prefer. I just like my twist at a medium size since my hair has gotten longer. When my hair was short, I twisted them in smaller sections, but since my hair is getting longer, I should say, I twist in bigger sections. But for my hair anyway, the smaller the section, the more defined the twists come out. If the twists are too big, they're not going to be as defined. So whatever you prefer for your hair. And sometimes I retwist the twist that I've done because I didn't like it, and that particular twist, as you can see, is like puffy at the top, so I retwist it in the opposite direction so it can be tighter. And you'll see me do that a couple more times throughout my hair at the top. And I don't know why I do that. Go from one side to the other side, then back to the middle. I don't know. That's just what I do. Yeah, and I wasn't happy with that twist either. So I end up retwisting it again in the opposite direction. I don't know why that works, but it does. And again, I'm parting that section into threes, spraying it with my leave-in because it got kind of dry, and detangling. And it's really best if you want to apply your product more on the ends, since the ends of your hair is the oldest part of your hair. So you want to make sure the ends of your hair are really moisturized. Oh, he's parting that middle out the way. I don't know why. And I had to slow this down because my arms are super tired. But let's get back to the work. And when it comes to the front, I usually just like parting that part in two. I don't know why I don't part that in three. I just don't. And my camera's memory card was full, so I just continued and I didn't notice. And this is just how my hair looks when the twists are done. And now I'm going to put my satin scarf on and just get ready for bed. I like to pull out my twists in certain areas so they won't dry in a weird way, and they can dry longer if they're pulled down. So this is the next day and all my twists are completely dry. I'm going to apply my oil mixture to my hand and just rub it all over my hair. I think the oil, which I need to make some more, as you can tell, it contains coconut oil, vitamin E oil, grapeseed oil, and a little tea tree oil, I believe. Applying the oil to your hair reduces frizz, even though sometimes I don't care about my hair being frizzy when it's in this style. So with this, I usually just untwist the twists, and then also I untwist the actual section so that part of my hair can be flat, if that makes sense. I'll show you in another part of my hair. And just how I twisted my hair, I go from the right side to the left side. And I apply more oil to that side. And this is the back of my hair before I pick it out. You can still see the parts in my hair. So this is what I'm talking about. I untwist my twist in the opposite direction. I pull it apart. And then I untwist that actual section that I'm working on. And when you do that, it creates spaces in your actual hair, like parts already that are created, which allows you to separate your hair with less frizz. And usually when I'm undoing my hair, I try to separate my hair into 3 parts depending on the size of the twist. But you can separate your hair as much or as little as you desire. And for some reason, I forgot about that part. I don't even know why, but Are you gonna find it, Kelsey? I already, no, still haven't found it yet. And here it is. I found it. And I was like, why? What is this? And as I twist, I try to finger pick my hair as much as possible. Well, not as much as possible, but just a little bit. So it won't be a big mess when I'm picking it out. Well, I shouldn't say mess, but it's already going to be somewhat picked out by the time I actually use my pick. And then I'm doing the front. And sometimes the front of my hair kind of gets frizzy. And that's kind of the part that you want to look the most perfect, because that part is what everybody's gonna see when they look at you first. But it doesn't matter, it's hair. You can wash it and just change the style. And you see that part that was already in my hair? You separate it right there and it causes less frizz. And since my hair is completely taken down, I'm going to use my pick to pick my hair out until I get it as full as I want it. And even if you don't want your hair full, it's good to pick your hair out so you can get rid of all those parts in your hair. And I actually put a part in my hair. I always part my hair on the right side. So that's what I prefer. If I do put a part in my hair, I mean. And when I pick my hair out, I just like to lift my hair up and just go straight to the root and just pull it out just a little bit. Because I'm not trying to get rid of the curls that I spent hours doing. And since you can't really see the actual roots of my hair, that part of the curl doesn't really matter. And this is the 360 of my final hair after it's all been picked out. And this is the back that I was talking about earlier, how I didn't really like how it turned out. But all in all, I still love how my hair turned out. But thanks for watching my video on how I create my twist outs. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.
Shine, sure.